DJ Mosaic. Spin the turntable.
Greetings, my people. Welcome back to the Arsenal Fan Show. My name is Genesis. So we don't come here make we preview the match Arsenal they go play against Chelsea for Stamford Bridge on Sunday. So if today is the first time where you come across this channel, or today is the first time where you come across this content, like the content if you like the content, and also subscribe if you are new. So without wasting much of time, we will just talk about the forms of the two teams. So as we all know, Chelsea lost their last match against Brighton away, and Arsenal won their own last match against Nottingham Forest for home. And to be honest, the two score sheet for these two teams, it did really wild because Chelsea lost by 4 goals to 1 and Arsenal won by 5 goals to nothing. First of all, we could just go into talk about Chelsea a little bit. Although I know be Chelsea fans, so I know to know much about them, but I will try my best. Now, as for Chelsea, as we already know, say they get a new coach, and this their coach. No matter say the man come from Brighton to Chelsea, the man never really lose any match. You know, the first match when they lose for the league now against the match when they lost last week against Brighton. Other than that, they never really lose match for the league. So that's one number one. Now one positivity where they will hold on to. Although nobody say they never lose match, but the manner where they lose that match then be the talking point. Not be all about the losing, but the manner where they carry losing, because to be fair, every team, every coach will lose match at some point. But now the manner where they carry lose that match. Now we could talk about Chelsea a little bit here. Now Chelsea they gets some injury crisis like Reece James. I think their keeper Arrizabalaga. I think Ben Chilwell as well, N'Golo Kante, and a few more get injury. And to be honest, I would say Chelsea are a team where they under their own process. And the reason I say process because no matter how you be, no matter any team where you be, any coach will go there, they go with his own ideology. No be the team, no be the idea where the former coach where that team gets, and this new coach they bring in. So it will take time for this new coach now to pass his message, make the players play the way he wants. And some coaches know they like some kind of players because they know they suit the style. Even though that player is a superstar though, some players know they just suit style of some kind of coaches. So some coaches they prefer to bring their own players. So since we new coach go there, I believe then they're under their own kind of their own process in a way. So and the process they come with ups and downs, and they display for Chelsea game at times because I believe Chelsea know they consistent as it stands now, and with the type of football where they play, I'm not gonna call them fossil football or low block football, but they just know they consistent because some teams where go expect to win Chelsea before they win them, like Chelsea lost to Southampton, I think 2-0, and some things like that. So now, a very interesting game it will be for Arsenal and Chelsea tomorrow. Now, speaking about Arsenal, we already know Arsenal they top of the table. As of when they do this video, they second for the table because Man City won their own match. Now, Arsenal they second for the table with the game in hand against Chelsea, obviously. Now, Arsenal, although don't lose one match, draw one this season, the rest they don't win them. They play very good football, to be honest. And one thing again where you go look out for Arsenal because their form they very impeccable. So the Arsenal fans don't forget say sometimes Arsenal they play to the standard way they play now. Maybe say if Arsenal come win game without playing so beautifully. Nobody say they don't play beautifully, but just because the opponent maybe they sit back very well, Arsenal fans go they complain say they know the boys no play well. Forgetting the fact say so many teams now they respect Arsenal when they want to play Arsenal this moment in time. So Arsenal really they on fire right now, coming off the back of that win against Nottingham Forest. Now a real morale booster, and as well they win for the week for Europa to top the group where they qualify straight into the round of 16. So all round Arsenal they good, and Arsenal need to suffer injuries as it stands now. I think the only player where we know they short of for this game now Tomiyasu because of the guy in come out for the substitute for that match against Zurich on Thursday. So we never know waiting the situation be for that thing on. So it could be a very nice one to see the kind of selection and the kind of teams where these two teams go put out. Although as an Arsenal fan we already know what we get from our coach. And we know so one place where we see our coach they tweak well now na our left wing defense. You know that the place where they play left wing back. We know say Zinchenko na in first choice obviously, but since Zinchenko know the Tomiyasu don't play there, even Tin himself don't play there. So now that wing na the wing where we know to know who be the personnel where go start. You know, because we don't know maybe if they say Zinchenko there fit against Liverpool. Now for no other, the man prefer to go with Zinchenko or just do that just play Tomiyasu there as tactics. But it will be very interesting to see the teams where these two the players where these two teams will put out for that match on Sunday. Now we could talk about the strength of these teams now. I believe now I not too know about Chelsea too much, but I know about Arsenal. And one of the strengths where Arsenal gets this season now the midfield and the wings. Because for Arsenal attack they very hot. No matter as you want carry some, at least if you keep on, if you play some top 3 for the league right now, Arsenal attack. And Arsenal they hold ball well now, like they play very good football as it stands now. And now one of the strengths where they get now, because any team where Arsenal they play now, and those teams allow Arsenal to get the ball and get the ball to, as in hold the ball. Now can't get the ball to Bukayo Saka or Martinelli. These players now, or even Gabriel Jesus, these players now will cause so many teams problems. And now the strength will Arsenal get, because from the previous matches where Arsenal don't win, most of the goals they come from these two wings. Even if they no score, they go create space. Even if they no create space, they go still score goal. From the last match where Arsenal win Nottingham Forest, most of the goals where Arsenal score, if you watch where you go see come from either Martinelli side or Bukayo Saka side, will be after they substitute them now when Nelson come play. So I think now these two wingers, and also the ability for Arsenal to keep the ball very well and to also play out from defense. That's one of the strengths Arsenal get. And once they in total control of a game, if a team no really play low block, just to sit back, no care about the ball, try to catch Arsenal on the counter, that thing will give Arsenal so much advantage over any team at all. Because the only way to stop Arsenal right now is just to sit back, or to play them, match them life for life for that kind of football where they play. You understand? So I think that one are the strength of Arsenal. I think another team where I feel just suggest say or guess say be the strength for Chelsea. We say, when Aubameyang they play for Arsenal, Aubameyang no be player wey sabi dribble, Aubameyang no be player wey sabi carry ball run at you. Aubameyang na player wey they like to run off the shoulder of a defender. So if Arsenal, because now Arsenal will leave so many space based on how they play for behind. And Chelsea get players who sabi run in person of Sterling and Aubameyang. So if Chelsea fit get balls behind Arsenal, I think that they feel hot Arsenal, because when Arsenal keep that high line, too much space they for back. And if I give an example based on the match against Manchester United, most of the goals we Man U score now still this those spaces Man U exploit. And if Arsenal really handle their business well, cut out all those small mistakes we make them, they give all those chances to get those balls in behind, I think Arsenal will thrive well for this match. Just to stifle Aubameyang and Sterling will really give Arsenal a grip on the game as well. Now the next thing we will talk about now, say Aubameyang now the first time when they go play against Arsenal since we leave Arsenal, and waiting make this thing be a talking point now, how he carry leave the club, one, secondly na captain of the club, thirdly him win golden boot for the club, he help the club carry FA Cup. Now he even lift the trophy that time. They connected with the fans so much. So it's there like a roller coaster kind of feeling, for some fans. Some fans go say they want cuss him. Some fans go say they go boo him. Some fans say they go clap for him. So the thing just they mixed. So nobody really know what thing they want to do. And now waiting fans now they look for clues where go make them turn on the guy. For me, I like Aubameyang. That time when I sing the song when one Europa League like that, so they play with Bukayo Saka give him assist, I cry when I sing Aubameyang. That time, that was them. But now, he's no longer our player, and they play for our rival team for the same city, London. So nothing like Aubameyang or no Aubameyang again. If there is any kind of cheers, I believe it will be ironic cheers. But my own focus we say, this guy we already know how little he did as a striker. Although for in time for us now, he done the dwindle, he done the lose his taste maybe not because of the pattern where him and the relationship when going to get with the coach, because all these things they affect, no matter as it be a mental something. Yeah, but not taking nothing away from Aubameyang, and still to strike, and still a player who we need to look out for. For me, I think he's a danger man as well. So we really need to look out. We really need to mark him out of the game if we really want to create an impact in this game. We really need to mark him out. Put him in his place so that we can't get all those spaces running behind. Because if we allow him get those spaces, I think it will cause a grave damage to us, and I know we like to see him score against us at all. Now, we could talk about the danger men. Now, I think for Chelsea, they get quite a few danger men there. I think Sterling is a danger man. Aubameyang obviously is a danger man. Kai Havertz as well is a danger man. Even Mason Mount is a danger man as well. These players who I mentioned are players who feel hurt you. Speaking about Mason Mount now the kind of player we say he go fit take shots from outside 18. Sometimes when box they crowded, you take a shot. Reflection will happen at any time, So these guys, now we just need to look out for so that we know how to go stifle them when they don't get under our skin. Because if they really get under our skin, it go very difficult for us. Another thing I want to talk about before I talk about Arsenal danger man. For Arsenal, we know say most of this our away form, they kind of good in a way, but most of the in the recent away games so we go now 1-1 goals so we get, So I don't think say now something of concern too much. Based on the fact, say, we don't, regain that momentum. But I think I need Arsenal to start this game early. If we start this game quick, as we do against Nottingham Forest, get our early goal, I believe Chelsea will come out. They're not going to sit back. And once they come out, I believe we will thrive, because now there's no Reece James there. So Martinelli, anybody who want to play against Martinelli will really put in the work. Okay, now Cucurella there, now Chilwell know the Cucurella there. I don't know the formation which Chelsea they play anyway, so it could be very interesting to see. Now for Arsenal, Arsenal get quite a few danger men. Martinelli is a danger man. Gabriel Jesus is a danger man. Bukayo Saka is a danger man. Granit Xhaka is a danger man. Now, reason I put Granit Xhaka there is say, if we watch Arsenal game even from last season, Granit Xhaka are one of the players where they rejuvenated. With the way when they carry bump forward, with the way when they carry return, like a box-to-box midfielder. And as well, when they make runs, players need to track them. It's just a typical example, Arsenal second goal against Nottingham Forest. When he take that run, start to make the run, the player we're supposed to mark and leave him. So he's a danger man, because they get into so many good positions when he feel lay pass or shoot shot. And this season, he don't got, I think, 4 goals for Premier League. I think if I'm not mistaken, 4 goals for Premier League and a couple of assists as well. So he's a danger man and a man for these guys to look out for. So I just believe saying that it will be all-round sweet game. And that's if Arsenal win the match, Arsenal don't go back to topping the league. So now a very crucial match for both Arsenal and for Chelsea. If Arsenal win Chelsea for this match, Arsenal go to use 13 points. They pass Chelsea. So it would be very nice to see say we come away with the win. And also, if we win this match, now it will give us more, mental resilience. It will make us to be strong mentally going forward again. It will give so many of us they believe, so many of the fans they believe, even the players themselves. It will give them the belief say they can play any team and they can come away with the win. And once you get that belief, it will be very difficult for any team to win you, because the mentality could be very, very different from how it used to be in the past years. So, a very important match for us. At the same time, we just need to get a win. We need to get a result. We need to get results for this match, because after this match now we'll go play Wolves again away. So we need to get results for this match, and then we'll come see how we will carry, go for the rest of the game we remain before we go to World Cup. Now, coming to prediction, past time in recent years, while Arsenal don't go Chelsea, we always come away with results, at least draw or win, and they really, really try for their home. So right now, Arsenal they play well. Chelsea, I'm not gonna say Chelsea they play all that well, coupled with the fact that they get new manager. Because for me, I believe anytime any manager come in, they really, start to work out like free flow. Me say no, they don't go win games, so they go win games, but. And then get some injuries as well, Chelsea, and some of the important goal positions where some of our players feel exploit. I just hope say we play rightly, start the game on time earlier, so they use start the game, just get the win. So I will predict Arsenal win 2-1 for this match. although say our away record, like in conceding goals, they pretty good. We don't concede just 4 goals on the road. You know, I believe we don't even concede more for home pass away. So you can see it right there now. Say we get a pretty good away record. We don't only lose once, draw once away. You know, conceding 4 in total. So I believe Arsenal will get a job done on Sunday. I just hope say the boys turn up for the game early and not take any player for granted. Just do the job and come out with the win. And I hope Gabriel Jesus gets a goal as well, and also help the team to get a win. So that's the video there. If you get your own comment or get anything where I don't talk where like, or any prediction where you want, leave them for the comment section and we go check them out. Subscribe to the channel if you did new, and also like the content if you like the content. And we are out. Peace.